6 million years ago, the Colorado River cut through a part of northern Arizona to make a beautiful rock formation called Horseshoe Bend, and we are here to look at it. So let's go. Hi, I'm Tamara, Teaching MrsH. I'm a former high school teacher that has now left the classroom to kind of just explore the world. So like, comment, subscribe, come with us, and let's see what kind of fun we can find. Today we are exploring and learning about Horseshoe Bend in Page, Arizona. Horseshoe Bend is what's known as a meander. It's one of the most popular or well-known meanders of a river that has been cut into natural rock. So what is a meander? Well, simply put, it's a bend or a curve in a river. Instead of flowing in a straight line, rivers naturally start to snake and twist over time. Here's how it happens. As water flows, it erodes the outer banks where the current is the fastest, and then it deposits sediment along the inner banks while the current slows down. It kind of works like sandpaper. That sediment rubs against the rock, creating or carving a canyon. That push and pull creates wider and wider curves. Now imagine this process happening over millions of years with the powerful Colorado River. The sandstone around Page, Arizona is relatively soft compared to the force of the river, so the water carved out this sweeping U shape, dropping nearly 1,000 feet down to the riverbed. The result is a natural masterpiece, an enormous horseshoe-shaped bend that perfectly shows the power and erosion of patience over time. And so when you stand at the edge of Horseshoe Bend today, you're looking at a snapshot of Earth's history written by water and stone. The hike out to Horseshoe Bend is located about 5 miles south of Lake Powell and the Glen Canyon Dam. The trail is fairly flat, and I was okay in my sandals. Horseshoe Bend is one of those attractions that you can always just visit as a side quest on your way through Page, or you can make it something bigger. You can walk it yourself, you can hire a tour guide, or you can even go down to Antelope Canyon and kayak the river. The hike out to the bend itself is extremely low impact. It's about a 1.5 mile round trip though, so if you plan to come, make sure that you keep that in mind. Even though it feels super wild and remote, the area has been at the intersection of human innovation, namely the Glen Canyon Dam, which was built in 1957, forming Lake Powell, and natural forces, the Colorado River erosion, for decades. It's a place where history, both natural and human, is literally carved into the rock. Horseshoe Bend, the National Park Service has put in a nice trail that you can see here that's paved with markers off the side. Last time I was here, however, there was no paved trail. We also didn't have to pay $10 per car. You do have to pay $10 per car to get in now. The path is now really accessible, but if you look up over that hill, that's the way that we used to hike in to see the bend. Temperatures up here in the Page, Arizona area can get in excess of 100 degrees. So if you do come up here, please make sure that you bring water, that you stay hydrated, that you dress cool. There are a lot of people who are not used to this heat or this elevation and are having some trouble on the trail. Starting in 2017, the Lookout area was upgraded with protective railings along the rim, giving visitors peace of mind while enjoying the iconic view of the Colorado River. The trail to the overlook was also redesigned into an ADA-compliant loop, making it easier for everyone to reach the viewpoint, including benches and shaded areas. But that being said, not every edge is fenced. There are still sections you can explore at your own risk, giving adventurous visitors a chance to get even closer to the cliffs, but caution is absolutely essential. And now, thanks to these upgrades, Horseshoe Bend remains one of the most stunning and safer natural viewpoints in the world, while still letting you feel the thrill of standing on the edge. People are usually very, very good, and they move aside and everybody takes turns, and you can get a chance to get your photo on the edge. Of course, the teacher in me can't resist to tell you that the different layers of colorful sedimentary strata tells us the story of the ancient seas and deserts and shifting climates in this area. If you're thinking this looks familiar, you are probably right. Since the early 2000s, Horseshoe Bend has skyrocketed on social media posts of people standing on the sheer edge. But in addition to that, this area is very popular for film and TV, including The Lone Ranger, The Planet of the Apes, and yes, even The Amazing Race. If you ever do find yourself in the area of Horseshoe Bend, it'll take you about an hour out of your way and about an hour out of your trip, but I do highly recommend it. I am a teacher experiencing the world so that I can share it with you. Have you been to Horseshoe Bend? Please let me know in the comments. And make sure to like and subscribe so that we don't miss future adventures.